closely because they live around these areas. And he told me that he lost his computer. His computer, I guess the operating system was going old and it wouldn't update. And so he had to get another computer, and probably before that he probably messed something up, or he got his computer got corrupted somehow, his laptop, and he couldn't get the software out of there. And his program, the software, was personally installed by me. And so he was trying to reach out to me to get the software again because they want my software. But this particular software is software for making crypto. It's a mining program. It doesn't mine crypto like you would think the typical mining software operates. It's a program that basically makes crypto, builds up your crypto portfolio, like typical mining, another like real mining. Go digging, go do some work, some sweat, and find some gold there or silver, right? And then you have mined, and that you have enriched yourself. So it's the same idea. It's the original idea of mining. Some people look at my ideas and say, no, that's not right. That's not the right way. I say, what do you mean? This is the original way. When I do things, I do it the original way. And these are the concepts that I develop using original concepts, simply. And so anyway, but people have problems. So what can we do? Anyway, this guy wants my software. He wants it. And so he saw a benefit in using this software. And, uh, other than losing his computer, unfortunately, and the program in it, he was out of that. So he asked to get what I could do. So I told him that the problem was that there were some updates made by Microsoft. My programs are basically Microsoft based, so I use programming language that's really just for the Windows operating system. But as you know, Windows operating system is continually updating, like all of them are. And one of the main codes that I use and I use it because my philosophy in creating software is a certain type, a certain philosophy that I need a certain type of functionality to make my software, also for time constraints. And it was not possible to do any longer on some things, but under my control, but not things that were not under my control simply. So I've been over time. I've been into, as you know, into cryptocurrency. I've been continuing my work in that area, blockchain, and developing games and NFTs. So that's basically brought me into a different level of programming and creating my codes and whatnot. So I've moved on to those things. But for the sake of those people who still like my software and want to continue using it, when I started thinking about it, I said, it does tie into what I'm doing now. I can use it as well to incorporate the stuff I'm doing with blockchain, with the games, and with the NFTs. So I said, let me go and look that up again and see what I can do to update those software. So I did do that. I looked into it, and we have some church software also that uses that I've coded. So it did behoove me to, since I'm doing updates this year for church ministry, I might as well go into the code and see what I can do to upgrade that and get that fully functional again and make some additions because I've learned a lot since, right? But yeah, so I've made some changes and made some updates. So I'm working now on the crypto mining program first. And so I've started to put that thing together. I've solved some problems, of course, with the operating system changes and upgrades. in mind. And so yeah, so and I'm making some adaptations, which are good. And in the final analysis, what I have created now in my updates, I'm not finished. I just started, but the core of the updates now has made the software expansive. Right now, um, I was when I first created the software, it was really limited, like to one computer, one laptop screen, stuff like that. But now, with the new updates that I have put into the software, now you can run my software and you can fill um, two monitors, three, four monitors. Even if you have eight monitors, my software will come and use that, and you can really do some great stuff now with my software. Now using the new method that I'm implementing into all of my software titles, and you can just cover the board with them and make some exciting stuff. I'm excited about that because now, even with the game software, I can really do some really fantastic things, even with the game master with their user interface. I mean, there's no limit to what I can do and throw up, have them throw up on all the monitors they have. They can bring in all the monitors they want, and I can create. The software is already ready to fill up these monitors and really make a fantastic workhorse type of environment using my software in the settings of which I make them for. Again, the first one is crypto mining, making more cryptocurrency happen for you, increasing your portfolio and stuff like that. And you'll be hearing more about that as time goes on. When I finish that, and then the gaming development on for software wise also will expand into some very interesting applications. Me Spy, as well, is fantastic. What the possibilities are with that. With the Me Spy game, it gives the players a very nice content wise and game experience wise, a great amplitude for their game play. So I'm excited for them about that. And of course, for Spaceparium, for the game master as well, and for players. Now with this new capability that I put into my software, now I can see us doing some very interesting Spaceparium gameplay with this, and make it very, very interesting and exciting for people who have multiple monitors in particular. So that, and now if you have one monitor, you can just go between the different windows and things like that, obviously. But it's more fun if you have like the full displays around there. Plus the fact that one of my little business things with Spaceparium that we are developing, um, the multi monitor thing is perfect. It's just the perfect thing that I was envisioning for one of these business projects that we have in unison with Spaceparium. And right now, I'm building the structure for that software that's really going to make that a blast. So that's going to happen. And what we're talking about here is easily franchisable type of idea that I have. That's really going to be something really special. And now with this new update that I've made to my software, now we're able to do that, and I can start seeing that development happen. So this has really opened a lot of doors for me. So I wanted to share this update so you all can look at that as if I had you guys investing in this company. But in any way, so you guys can understand that sometimes challenges, I think often, challenges and challenges open up opportunities. And you just can't just give in to the challenge. You have to find a way around that. You got to find a way through it or around it to overcome it. And that exercise in and of itself can mean the world. It can open up new venues, opens up new ideas. In my case, it doesn't give me a new idea, but it just makes the idea that I had already, makes it more of a reality. And obviously it's fantastic. I'm excited about that. So I wanted to share that with everybody. I'm also testing the stream. As usual, I had an error message that I wasn't able to broadcast, so I wanted to do a broadcast to see if I'm able to broadcast or not. But apparently we are able to. So that's what I wanted to share with you, to continue pushing forward with all obstacles. And there's another thing going on right now around me, also an obstacle. It would be destructive and destroy people normally. But for me, it's an exciting and new step. And it bring in a long awaited or a long standing goal of mine. It may become a reality because of an issue that came up and challenged me, and put me into a precarious situation. Oh my, but for some other people would sit around and cry and, oh, that's it, everything is lost and this and that, blah blah blah, whatever the situation is. It wasn't like that with me. It's just a complete change in direction, in my case. But now it is a great jump and leap forward in the right direction, in the direction that I wanted to go. So simply, things work out for the good for them that believe. And so my message to you after this update is believe, keep moving forward. And if you're going to fall, if something you see that's going to make you fall, make sure you fall forward. My wife was saying, what does that mean? What does it mean, fall forward? Because there's some certain situations that you're going to fall. Falling is what's going to happen next. There's no way to avoid falling, but make sure that you fall forward and not backwards. That's really important, because if you fall forward, guess what? You're still ahead when you get up. Take care.